You know, BF Goodrich all-terrains get a lot of bad press. People use them for things they're not really very good at. They run them at too high a pressure because they don't understand contact surface and they don't understand about having the correct tire pressure for the tire size to rim relationship. When you have a bigger tire on the same rim, you need less air to have a flat contact patch. And also, when you get a new tire that is potentially larger in diameter or wider, or a whole grade up in terms of load range D to E or C to D, you need less air pressure to do the same amount of job. A small tire inherently is weaker than a large tire. There's a reason why semi-trucks run 38 to 42 inch tires as a norm, and they can get a whole lot bigger than that. So when you go up in tire size, you're going to go up in weight rating inherently, unless you go down in ply count, so load range. When you do that and you don't properly adjust for tire pressure, you overinflate your tires because that's what the door sticker says, you end up wearing your tires out in the middle early. And I think that the way all-terrains, BF Goodrich all-terrains are the knee-jerk for a lot of older guys because they were like the old-school Baja tire. They're very timeless tires. They look really good. In my opinion, they're one of the best-looking tires there are. But it also means that they appeal to people who are newbies. And I'm trying to come at you from a very experienced perspective. Make sure you're not running too much PSI in your tires, no matter what the brand is. When I see all-terrains, I invariably see the middles worn out of them. BF Goodrich all-terrains. It's just something about the average consumer of a BF Goodrich all-terrain insists on over-pressurizing their tire. Please avoid that. You're making the handling worse. You're making the off-road performance worse. You're making tire wear worse. Everything about it is worse. So keep that in mind. I am in an 02 or 01. I can't remember what this thing is. It's 1500 Chevy. Nothing too special, 256,000 miles or something like that, mostly stock, original motor, original trans, original T-case. Most everything here is original. It's a very good truck, and this has the stock size 265 75 R16s put back on it with load range D, if I'm not mistaken, BF Goodrich all-terrains. They are phenomenal in the snow. As you can see, it's pretty freaking slippery. I do have a car behind me, so I'm not going to do any, brake stopping. But what I'm getting at is it's very, very, very slippery out right now. And we are comfortably, and obviously I'll let off when we get closer to cars, and that's just the ABS light out. This truck was originally my better half's grandpa's truck. He gave it to us to use for a hunting truck because it was in pretty bad condition. It had, the brakes were totally womped on it. I went through and fixed a lot of things on this truck. It had a huge electrical problem that I fixed, and I should probably make a video about that because it was just really stupid. It was the dumbest thing in the world. It was a huge electrical problem caused by a 10-amp fuse. How stupid is that? If you're into vehicle diagnostics, you know how dumb that is to, waste your time looking for a huge problem. That's all it is a stupid 10-amp fuse. So, my point of this video is this tire gets a really bad rap because people want to use it as a mud tire when it's not. It is terrible in the mud. They glomp up almost immediately if you're in sloppy mud. So if you don't have a hard floor in your mud, these tires are going to get you stuck. And that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I mean, wet grass, they're pretty good in wet grass, okay? But they are not good in mud. So do avoid mud. But this is a very slick road, fresh snow on it. I'm blazing a path here. It's amazing how nice this truck drives with these tires. These tires are very well suited for a stock height pickup truck that you want to be able to go hunting in abnormal weather. One of the times I went up deer hunting up north, I was bombing 6 or 8 inches of snow on I-75 just to try and get up to go hunting. So it's really nice having a tire like this. So if you're not trying to mud your truck, you're not trying to do anything too crazy with extreme trails, almost every mud tire is going to outperform this off-road in most all conditions. In terms of mud and probably rock climbing, might not be your best choice for that. If you have a really good vehicle, these tires work well, because if you already have a good vehicle, the tires work well, if you understand what I'm saying. But right now, these tires are in their element. In the snow, in the nasty, horrible winter weather, these tires are the bee's knees, the cat's meow, every possible thing. These tires rock. I'm sort of alone now. I'm going to get on the brakes, okay? We're stopping fairly well, okay? And that was basically threshold braking, and I just got, lit it up a little bit, just getting going here. The ABS is obviously off, so that was threshold braking. There's no ABS that's going to come on. So I basically brought the braking right up until it was going to basically impendingly lock up, and that's your maximum drag factor you're going to have. It stopped pretty well, given these circumstances, if you've ever driven in snow like this. So these tires deserve some love. They deserve some respect because they rock in the snow. They're really good in the sand. They work perfectly fine on a hard-packed trail. If you want to have the same truck that you can do this in, but also go drive off on a 2-track to go hunting, these are your tires. They're awesome. I don't really have too much trouble. The only trouble that you really get in trouble with is like when I go in my field and it's really wet, if there's a really low spot, you can start to feel them start to glomp up. And what happens is they don't shed the snow as well, or excuse me, the mud as well, so they glomp up and turn into racing slicks, which is no good. So I'm going to hop off the video because I'm almost at my destination here, but I wanted to make this because it's the perfect conditions to talk about this. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the quick video. BF Critter All Terrains, definitely good. See you later.